Good morning all. Today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is methods of preparation of haloalkanes and haloarenes. First we are going to discuss method of preparation of haloalkanes. So first we are going to prepare haloalkanes from alcohol by Grove's method. So take alcohol and react it with HCl in the presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. It will going to give you RCl plus water. Now let's learn what is the use of zinc chloride here. Zinc chloride will facilitate the cleavage of RO bond. If in place of primary alcohol we have took tertiary alcohol and reacted with HCl, then this reaction will going to take place at room temperature. It will going to give us CH3, 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 Cl plus water. Why? Because tertiary alcohols are very reactive, so reaction can take place at room temperature even in the absence of zinc chloride. Now let's prepare bromoalkane. Take alcohol and react it with HCl in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. Then it will going to give us CH3, CH2, Br plus water. Now if we want to prepare iodoalkanes, then take alcohol CH3, CH2OH and react it with Hi. Then it will going to give us CH3, CH2I plus H2O. Secondary and tertiary bromides and iodides cannot be prepared from the respective alcohols in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. If we will see the order of reactivity of tertiary, secondary and primary alcohol, then tertiary alcohols are more reactive than primary alcohols. And in case of Hi, HBr and HCl, which will be more reactive? That is Hi. Hi will be more reactive than HBr and then HCl. Why Hi will be more reactive? Because of less bond dissociation enthalpy. Now let's prepare haloalkanes by reacting alcohol with PCl3 or PCl5. So take alcohol and react it with PCl5. It will going to give us CH3, CH2Cl plus POCl3 plus HCl. Next, now let's do the reaction of alcohol with PCl3. Then we need to take 3 molecules of alcohol CH3, CH2OH plus PCl3. It will going to give us 3 CH3, CH2Cl plus H3PO3. Now let's prepare haloalkanes from alcohol by reacting it with SOCl2. SOCl2 is known as thionyl chloride. If we will react alcohol with thionyl chloride, it will going to give us CH3, CH2, Cl plus SO2 and HCl. In this, SO2 and HCl both are present as gases. So they will evaporate, and hence in this method we will going to prepare pure alkyl halide. So this is the best method to prepare the alkyl halide. Second method for the preparation of haloalkane is from hydrocarbon. In hydrocarbon, first we are going to prepare from alkanes, and in this method the mechanism which is used, that is free radical substitution mechanism. So take simplest alkane, that is methane, and react it with Cl2. In the presence of sunlight, it will going to give us CH3Cl. Now you can see there are 3 hydrogen So again it can react with Cl2. In the presence of sunlight it will going to give us CH2 Cl2. Now again it can react with Cl2. In the presence of sunlight it will going to give us CHCl3. Now again it can react with Cl2. In the presence of sunlight it will going to give us CCl4, that is carbon tetrachloride. Now out of I2, Br2 and Cl2, I can make most easily free radical because of low bond dissociation enthalpy, and easily the formation of free radical, easily the reaction can take place. Please try to do the mechanism of free radical substitution. Now let's prepare haloalkanes from alkene. First we are going to take symmetrical alkene. Take symmetrical alkene and react it with HX. It can be HBr, it can be HCl, it can be HI. So after reacting, then H can go to any carbon and X can go to any carbon. For example, CH2 double bond CH2 reacted with HBr, it will give CH3 CH2Br. In case of unsymmetrical alkene like CH3 CH double bond CH2, the addition of HBr will going to take place according to Markovnich's rule. Means negative part goes to that carbon which have less number of hydrogen, and it will going to give us CH3 CH Br CH3. Now if in the presence of peroxide we are carrying out a reaction, then the reaction will going to take place according to anti-Markovnich's rule, and according to anti-Markovnich's rule the negative part goes to that carbon which have high number of hydrogen. So it will going to give us CH3 CH2 CH2Br. Now let's prepare haloalkanes from alkene by the addition of halogen. So take alkene CH2 double bond CH2, add halogen, that is Br2, in the presence of CCl4. It will going to give us vicinal dihalide, that is CH2Br single bond CH2Br, and the IUPAC name will be 1,2-dibromoethane. Now let's prepare haloalkanes by halogen exchange. So take alkyl halide and react it with NaI. In the presence of acetone, this I will take the position of Br and this Br will take the position of I. So we will going to get CH3 CH2I plus NaBr. This reaction is known as Finn-Kleinstein reaction. Now if alkyl halide reacted with AgF, that is silver fluoride, then in that case F will going to take the place of Br and Br will going to take the place of F. So we will going to get CH3F plus AgBr, and this reaction is known as Schwarz reaction. In place of AgF you can take Hg2F2, CuF2 and SbF3. Now let's prepare haloalkanes by the silver salt of acid like CH3COOAg. This is known as silver acetate and reacted with Br2. In the presence of CCl4 it will going to give us CH3Br CO2 plus AgBr. This reaction is again a name reaction, and this reaction is known as Borodin-Hunsdrucker reaction. So with this method we are completing the method of preparation of haloalkanes. Now let's discuss the methods of preparation of haloarenes. So first is by direct halogenation of the benzene ring. So take a benzene ring and react it with halogen, and in this reaction we will going to need halogen carrier. and this reaction will going to take place at the temperature 310 to 320 Kelvin. This will going to give us benzene with the halogen, that is haloarine, and in this halogen can be Cl2 or Br. Now take chlorobenzene and react it with chlorine, and chlorine take in excess, and take FeCl3 as a halogen carrier. Then in this case we will going to get two products. One will be ortho dichlorobenzene and second will be para dichlorobenzene. Next is take toluene and react it with Cl2. In the presence of sunlight it will going to give us benzyl chloride. Now let's prepare haloarine from disonium salt. Now this is disonium salt. How we are preparing disonium salt? By reacting aniline with NaNO2 in the presence of HCl. So react disonium salt with Cl2 in the presence of CO2 Cl2. It will going to give us chlorobenzene. And if we want to prepare bromobenzene, take Br2 in the presence of Cu2 Br2. Then we will going to get bromobenzene. These two are again the name reaction, and the name is Sand-Smear reaction. Next is Gattermann reaction. In this, take disonium salt and react it with copper in the presence of HCl. Then it will going to give us chlorobenzene, and if we want bromobenzene, in place of HCl take HBr. Then we will going to get bromobenzene. If we want to prepare iodobenzene, then react disonium salt with Ki. It will going to give us iodobenzene plus N2. Now if we want to prepare fluorobenzene, then take disonium salt and react it with HbF4. HbF4 is fluoroboric acid. It will going to give us an intermediate, and now if we will heat this intermediate, it will going to give us fluorobenzene plus N2 plus BF3. This reaction is known as Bell's-Schiemann reaction. So I hope you have understood today's topic. That's all for today. Have a nice day ahead.